Yeah, man. Wagwan family. Beauté ici. Alassane boom. Bonjour. Buongiorno. How are you, my friends, my brothers and sisters? Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is _Mushiwan. As you know, today you can see behind me, guys. I don't know if I'm looking good, but I just wanted to stand here. We're in the house today, guys. As you can see behind me here, what is there? They say here in, as they say here, there's no refugee camp. As you can see, guys, people are angry, people are mad here, you know. People don't want refugee camps here, you know. We are in house, this village, the people are really mad. They are angry at the politicians who are setting people up by, let me say, by putting SSAs, like SSAs, they're like refugee camps, by putting refugees camp in the villages and by putting them on the places where people don't want them. So guys, welcome today in host, and as you can see, I am middle on the street, guys. Not middle on the street, I'm on the side because you can see the cars are passing. But here where I'm standing is just to show you guys and make this small interview, or you can hear the police of whatsoever, of the ambulance, they're passing around, so you can hear that. I don't know if they're coming for me, I don't know, because I'm standing here. But yes, guys, I am standing here today. Oh, please, guys, I'm filming the video, guys. You hear the police at rush? I don't know, let me show you guys. I'm standing here, and there is the police going, you see that? So there is the police are gone. So anyway, guys, I am standing here today to show you that people are angry, people are mad about what's happening. People don't want the SSAs to be everywhere, you know. People don't want, people are Dutch citizens, they're scared because they don't know what those people are coming to do here. They don't know if it's even safe for their kids to play around, you know. They are saying, what is behind me? They are saying no to refugee centers in the city, no to refugee centers here in hosts. So guys, I'm not blaming them, I'm not judging them. Let me be honest with you. Everybody got the right to defend his country. Everybody got the right to say what he wants to say in his country. It is your country, it's your rights. I'm not blaming nobody, I'm not putting fingers on you people. If you don't want the camp, you don't want it. They cannot force it, because they wanted to put the camps everywhere in the Netherlands. Like, because right now, guys, they are like immigrants crisis, refugee crisis everywhere in Netherlands. Like the place where people used to come and ask asylum, in the nights is full there. The people don't have a place where they can go and sleep. So the plan was, the government wanted to spread them all over the Netherlands, even in the villages. Like here you can see now people are demonstrating, people are mad about it. Like, don't bring them here, you know. And everywhere you can see, everywhere in the city, there are these signs like refugees are not welcome here, don't bring them here, you know. But for me, I live here, and I live here as a refugee, of course. I don't know if you can call me a refugee, migrant, I don't know. Actually, guys, so today I want to ask you a question. What's the difference between a refugee and migrants? For me, the difference between refugee and migrants is, refugees, you are a refugee when you come to ask for asylum, and then you have been they let you in and they accept you, and you are inside, you're living in the country, and you get the documents, and then you are living as a refugee, right? And the migrants, I don't know what the difference really between migrants and the refugee. I think migrants, they are the ones who are, their forefathers were here before, so they call them migrants. But all is immigrants, all is migrants, and all is refugees. You know, you have people, even here I'm telling you, like here in the Netherlands, you have people like, they come here as Belgians, as Poland, as all the race, and they're all welcome here, you know. But it's all, when you see this, it's all, when you see this kind of boats, it's all, one is about black refugees. It's when you see this kind of boats, because they say Africans refugees. They don't say, they say specific of refugees, they choose, like they say black refugees. some people, they will say black refugees. They don't want black refugees, you know. And by saying that, I don't know what you mean. It's only, or you put this board here is only for black refugees or for all general refugees, because also you have Russian refugees, you have Syrian refugees, you have Ukraine refugees. So who you don't want to come here, please, can you leave a comment below if you are Dutch and you're living in Hulst and you're wondering why I'm making this video. I am making this video because I want to let the people be aware about how it is to be in the Netherlands, about how it is to living in the Netherlands. You know, a lot of people, a lot of refugees, a lot of migrants, they have this idea that life is easy here, but it's not like that. Life is not simple as it is, guys. Life is hard, and you have to work hard here. If you come here, you cannot sleep. And if you want to sleep, of course you can sleep. Then you get the free money from the, what they call it, outskirting, the government money. That's what they call it. I call it government money. So you get the government money from the government, and then after you get that money, the government will be always behind you. You get, yeah, it's not that too much money. It's little money that you can pay your house, you can buy a little food, and you are limited on your budget. You know, that money, you are limited on it. So the budget you're gonna get in the end of the month, you might be shortage of water, of whatever, of a lot of things you can come short of. Why? Because the budget you get, the free money you're getting. But if you work hard, of course you can maybe put like 200 euro aside. If you work hard and you're clever enough, you put 200 euro aside for vacation. Let me say that, for vacation. So a lot of people think like here is life is easy. Life is not easy, guys. Even that's why you see Dutch people, so they don't want like migrants to come here, take houses. Even Dutch people, so there are some Dutch people, they have crisis, house crisis here, you know. So Dutch people, a lot of Dutch people, they have this feeling because they sit on, I don't want to say a lot, I don't want to say these words a lot, I don't want to say the government a lot, but I have to say that. But because the government told them they have to wait for the house, and there are a lot of people here like refugees, they come, they took their houses. That's why Dutch people, the citizens, they do have houses here because of all these refugees. So, and then when you see this and you see the refugees, you think like, yeah, it's true, because look at how they're living, look how they're having expensive cars. You know, not me, because I don't have expensive car. Maybe you can say like, example, like who have expensive, which refugees have expensive cars? Like Romanians have expensive cars, Moroccans have expensive cars, Turkish. So a lot of Dutch people, they get jealous of, can I say jealous? They get jealous to see refugees, they see a Suriname with a beautiful car. So what they do, they say is their money. So when their feelings like, you come here with nothing, they say you come here with nothing, but then you want to go with full of pockets. That's what they say sometimes. You know, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that. Yo guys, here is too much noise. I'm trying to go to see if I can go to another side there and see if I can balance the noise. So let me go there. And we are here in Hulst. As you can see again behind me, there's also another boat that say almost the same thing. You can see that. So what they say, you see that? Yes guys. So that's what is written on that board behind me there. They're saying no refugee camps in Hulst. No refugee camps in Hulst. People don't want camps here. People are afraid. Like their kids, they're gonna get raped. Their kids, they're gonna be a lot of violence. They're gonna steal their bicycles. They're gonna, yeah. Because to be honest with you, there are a lot of negativities about refugees. Refugees all over the world. But also there are different type of refugees. And yeah guys, so I'm not saying I'm experts about refugees or about what's going on. I really didn't want to talk about it, but I saw that I thought like let me talk a little bit about it, and let me say what I think. What I think is just what I think, guys. Don't be emotional, don't take it too serious, because this is about refugees. Some people, they can get too emotional and get violence. So the first thing, I had a question about refugees, migrants, and illegals. Refugees are refugees that they come with the airplane, right? They come with the airplane, like they enter in the country legally. That's what I think. Refugees, they are the ones that are stacking. Refugees, they are the ones who come. They come legal. They come with a boat. They come with a airplane. And when they come here, they reach here, and their asylum was granted, and they get house, they get homes, and they start working, and they live now good life. And migrants, they are the ones who our forefathers came here to work, and then get work, and they work and work, and then they start living here. Illegal refugees, they are the ones who came here. They came with the boats. They came without no documents, no identity, nobody knows who they are. They don't have nothing to show like who they are. Like even some countries, they come with, even if you come as a minor, you may come with like where I come from, if you're a minor, you have the students cards. Every student got this. If you are 12, 16, 17, you have to have students cards. Like these students, you can, that's why you show who you are. That's why if the police stop you and you're a minor, you give this, they can help you. And they can know who you are. That's what I mean. So a lot of people, they come here without no identity. So they call them illegal migrants. And this is the problem now Europe is having. Illegal migrants. Everywhere they're saying illegal migrants. You have in Poland, you have like the Prime Minister of Poland, he said they have now to shoot migrants, illegal refugees. They call them illegal because they want to come in some people's country by force. You know, you cannot come in someone's country by force. You cannot force someone to welcome him. You cannot force me to welcome you in my house. It's not, you cannot force me. I have to accept it. I have to have the feeling like you are welcome. Then I welcome you. You know, a lot of people outside there, they don't know what's going on. A lot of people outside there, they think, oh, when you're in Africa, example, when you're in Africa, you think, hey, Europe is the land of milk and honey. You think Europe is easy, you can find money easy. You know, forget about that. You know, when you come here with a boat, it's difficult, it's hard. You know, when you pass all this, like you have been in deserts, you pass through deserts. If you survive in desert, luckily, because I've seen a lot of people dying in deserts. A lot of people are dying in deserts. I don't know, because of the name of Europe. So if you survive deserts, you have the sea, you have the ocean in front of you. If you survive the deserts, you still have the seas there. You survive the sea, you come here, you still have the politicians waiting for you guys. Why you come here? Where you come here? What you want here? You know, you have a lot of questions to answer. So a lot of people, when they come here, sometimes you find yourself on the streets. You find yourself illegal. And when you are illegal, you don't have rights for nothing. You know, and luckily, like, let me say, can I say 7 years ago? Or 6 years ago, there was these people, like, there was demonstration, illegal migrants. They were demonstrating because they didn't want to stay on the street, because before they didn't have rights for nothing. So they were demonstrating 6 years ago, and they get the rights to have BBB. They call it BBB, beds, bed and broad. So that's bath, breads and beds. You know, you got your beds, you got your breads, and you got the bath. So you have somewhere you can bath, you can take shower, and you have somewhere where you can eat. That was before they have this. So now you're having the politicians, politicians who is there right now. They don't want to see the refugees. Guys, I'm standing here because of the boards behind me. So the politicians who are here right now, the politicians, they don't want to see the refugees. The politicians who are on power right now. Not only he didn't come there by himself, no, he come there because people choose him. He come there because people loved what he said. People loved what he wants. And you cannot blaming people by choosing, you know. Choose is a right for everybody. You know, you can choose whatever you want to choose. That's your right, guys. Nobody can tell you. Nobody gonna point finger out why you choose VVD, why you choose PVV, why you choose Forum for Democracy. Guys, democracy is like that. When we are living in democracy countries, some countries that when they are democracy, it's not must, it's not obligation. There are no obligation on something. That's mean there is democracy. You can choose and say, I want this, you know, and it's possible. So that's why they make this guy popular, and he become now, and luckily he formed a government, but he's not a prime minister. I don't know if I can say luckily, or if I can say thank God, or if I can say sad enough, because he's not the prime minister. Maybe he could have changed a lot of things, who knows. You know, certain things, people scared what they don't know. People afraid what they don't see. Maybe if he could have come there, he could have done good things for refugees. Who knows, you know? Let's think positive. Let's say Meneer Wilders, he's a good president. He's for refugees. He's not for refugees. Let me say he's against refugees, of course, because what he's saying, he don't want refugees. All the refugees coming. There are a lot. He want to close the refugees camp, because even the camps, they cannot take it anymore. You know, there are a lot coming every day. You know, imagine if it's your country, guys. Imagine if you are living in a country where refugees they're coming every day. Not because they just want a shelter. No, they want a better life. So imagine if it's your country, what you gonna do? You know, that's your question you need to ask yourself also. As me, as a refugee, I've asked this question of myself. What is if it was my country and people come every day, like every day people come? What can I do? Yeah, I know some people say, they colonize us, yeah, they bring war to our country, so we need to come to their country. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. It's true that you're saying, it's true. So, but we don't need also to forget, guys. Also, it's their right to say no. It's their right to say no. We have enough of refugee here. We don't want a lot of refugee anymore here. It's their right, guys. You cannot blame them. You cannot point finger on them. No, you have to say, yes, guys, go on. You know, that's what I'm trying to say here. I don't blame nobody for doing this, for putting banners on the boards, like to protesting, like to say no SSAs here in house. You know, it's your rights, guys. It's your rights, because the government want to put it here, want to put the SSA here. And then because Dutch people, they have this experience where there's refugees, there are a lot of violence, there are a lot of crime. It's not like Dutch people don't commit crime. They do commit crime, but only where there's refugees, where there's a lot of crime. You know, that's what they say. And so my question is, guys, my refugees brothers and sisters, you know, coming here is not when you reach. It's not when you reach and then you are like, you get a what you call it, like you win a lotto. You know, it's not like that. It's when you're coming here, you need to go to the procedure. You need to ask asylum, and your asylum need to be granted. If your asylum is rejected, then you're gonna find yourself on the streets. And when you're on the streets, it's gonna be hard, because they're gonna close on the 21 in this year. End of this year, they're gonna close what they call bed, bath and broads. They're gonna close it. So when they close this bed, bath and bros, where are you gonna go? What we gonna do? You know, this is the question we need to ask ourselves. So how is where are people gonna do? How are they gonna solve this? You know, so people gonna end up on the streets. One is too cold. People gonna freeze on the streets, and you can die on the streets. You know, so this kind of things you can face when you are on the streets here. It's not like back home. You can sleep on the streets if you don't have a place, but you can sleep on the streets and you survive there, you know. But here you cannot sleep on the streets. Why? Because of the weather. Because if you sleep on the streets, you can die on the streets. The weather is too cold. In the night it's too cold. But today, luckily, the weather is nice. As you can see where I'm standing, and I'm just enjoying the weather today because the weather is nice. So guys, when you come here, when your asylum is not granted, guys, you need to be aware. What's your next plan? What you gonna do next? Because I know a lot of friends. I know a lot of friends that they have been here for more than 20 years. and they're still undocumented. They're still illegal migrants. That's what, let me call them like that, because that's how they call them right now. Not undocumented, but illegal migrants. They'll be illegal migrants. They're still illegal migrants. 20 years you're still here. You imagine, guys, you come here, you are 10 years old. After 20 years you are 30 years old, and you are still a migrant. You are still a illegal migrant. You don't have a document. So if you don't have a document, that means you don't have a right to work. You don't have a right to own a house. You don't have a right to go to school. You don't have any rights like a citizen who lives here, because that document, on that document is where they're gonna put your number, because that number is gonna bring you everywhere you wanna go. So without that number, you are zero. Without the number, you are zero, guys. So you need to know that without that very number, you are nothing. So I want to go to another board. I show you where everywhere in the city, yeah, at the beginning, like if you come in host, everywhere there are these boards. So let's go. Wagwan family, we are back again. We are back again, guys, and with another banner, and that's behind us. They say, let me show you what they say. So on that side there, they say the shops, it won't be safe with the refugee camps. You know, they say in that banner there, they say refugee camps won't be, shops won't be safe because of the refugees camps. So if refugees come here, the camps won't be safe. You know, and actually, guys, what I want to tell you, what you're seeing here is not today. What you're seeing here, it has been here. Let me say, the protesting you are seeing of these banners, they have been protesting for years. It's not today the hate on the refugees started, no. Or it's not today the fear of the refugees started, no. This fear was here for a long time. This fear was here for years. And it's sad enough, like, people cannot stop the refugees. It's sad enough, it's like, it's difficult to stop refugees from coming, because also you got European law that says if your country got war, you're allowed to flee wherever you want to fly. If you're allowed to flee any country you want to. Let me say, if your country has war, so you have the rights to run and seek a refugee somewhere else. So that's the European law says that. So for them, it's difficult for them to stop the refugees. Otherwise they could have stopped them a long time ago. So as I was saying, guys, illegal migrants is hard. If you are illegal, you are in the problem. If you are illegal, you are committing a crime. If you're living illegal, you're committing a crime. Because one, the police can just come and arrest you and take you with you and go with you. Two, you don't have a right for nothing. You don't have a right to rent a car. You don't have a right for nothing, guys. Let me say that, if you are illegal migrants. So what the best option is? So if you want the best option for illegal migrants is to go back home, or is to find somewhere else. Because if they deport you, if these people deport you, what you're gonna do? You're gonna lose a lot. You're gonna find yourself back in your country without nothing. You don't have more money. You don't have, you don't have transports, because sometimes if you walk to deport you, they can give you money. If you say, like, I want to go back home, like you are tired of Europe, you say, I'm tired of living illegal in the Netherlands. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna buy a ticket for you and try to give you like some 500 euros. Let me say that. Sometimes they say 2,000 euros and 50 of 3,000, but they calculate all the expenses. The tickets, they will calculate all the expenses. The tickets that they bought for you, they're gonna cut in that 3,000, and the food, maybe some little things, they're gonna cut it, and then on the end of the day, maybe you get like 1,000 euros. You have 1,000 euros or 500 euros in your own country. So guys, what you want? That's 500 euros, and then going there without nothing. You know, I think also the government should see how to solve this question, because I think if the government have make a deal with these people, it can be better. Because what the government is doing is making deal with the wrong people. Like, go and make the wrong people the deal with also black people. These people are coming, like, make a deal. Even the people who are illegal here, Like imagine imagine the government, if you seize all the illegal migrants that are living here. Guys, the cars are passing, so I don't know if you are hearing me very well, but the cars are passing. So if he says all the illegal migrants who are living here, I'm gonna give them 5,000 euros, all of them, each immigrant, to go back home. I'm quite sure they will go home. Not all, but some of them, they are willing to go back home. For 5,000, there was some of them will say small, but some of them, they are willing to go back home. Because when they go back home, they can start a little business. Because a lot of them came here. Wat zeg je? Ja, ik was mij aan het filmen. Nu kom je, nu ga ik jou filmen. Ik ben daar achter aan het filmen. Huh? Waarom? Ik mag filmen toch? Het is iedereen's rechten. Waarom? Oh, ik maak een video van... ik maak een video over de ACC's, over de ACC's hier, dat ze mogen hier niet komen. Daarom. Ja, tuurlijk. Ja.
En ben je voor of tegen ACC?
Voor mij... Ik heb het dubbel gevoel. Ik heb dubbel gevoel. Ja, ik weet niet of ik voor ben of ik tegen. Voor mij, Nederland mag kiezen. Nederland mag weten of ze wil ze niet. Ik ben alleen maar aan het vertellen van wat zijn goede en de slechte dingen over de ACC's. Ja.
Wij vallen nu niet aan, ik was alleen
Oh, sorry, ik dacht dat u me aan wilde vallen.
helemaal niet.
Oh, ja, oké. Nou, is goed.
Ik vroeg mij alleen af waarom je had.
Oh ja, nee, daarom. Ik ben een verhaal aan het maken over de ACC, over die banen daar. Nee, het komt op YouTube.
YouTube?
Ja. Op mijn YouTube channel.
Kan ik het zien?
Ja, hoor. I am Mushi. Mushi. Ja, I am Mushi. Ja, M-U-S-H-I. Ja, 1. 1.
Kan ik het zo zien?
Ja, als je zegt I am Mushi en dan kan je zien. Je kan het gewoon zien. Ja, is goed, dankjewel. Is goed. Yo, fijne dag. Hoi. Yes guys, I was just having a conversation with someone who want to know what I'm doing. With someone who want to know why I'm filming. You know, I was just filming to tell them, and they asked me what's my feeling is, what I think about this camps, this refugee. My feeling, what I think is, I have double, what did I say? I have double feelings about this. You know, what I say is Dutch people, they're the ones to choose about it. You know, because if they say they don't want it, they don't want it. Who am I to say no? You know, if you say it's your country, guys, you have to choose what you want. But just don't disturb me. So if it's your country, you're allowed to choose what you want. You're allowed to do what you want. You know. So I was saying, like, if you're illegal migrant and you get offer like 10,000 euros, it's better you go back home. You know, if you get over 5,000 euros, better you go back home, guys. You are wasting your energy, you are wasting time. You know, you go back home and find something to do. I know a lot of illegal migrants that will tell me why I'm criticizing them. Guys, it's not a criticize, it's not a critic, it's just an idea, guys. I'm giving you an idea. If you like it, do it. If you don't, just listen to me and say no. But at the time you are waiting here, you are getting older, you are getting ages. Your friends that you live back home there, they're making kids, they are being grandfathers, and they are doing little business that they are doing it, you know. But you are here, but you are still here, illegal migrant. Maybe you may find some money and send back home to your parents, or to your sister, to your brothers, but you are still an illegal migrant. So when they catch you, they can send you back, my brothers. So my brothers and sisters, my suggestion is just find a way how to solve this situation, because in the Netherlands here, things are getting worse and worse, then bad and bad. You know, really, to be honest with you, Netherlands, things are getting difficult and difficult every day, you know. Because also even a lot of black people, when they come here also, when you get documents, you know, you might think like, oh yeah, you already fit in, but sometimes you don't fit in. You know, sometimes you don't fit in, because when you get these documents, and Dutch people, they have the feeling that refugees, they just come to take. You know, when you come, you just come to take. You don't bring nothing. You just come and take. And nobody wants to just give. No, someone else want to get. You know, you cannot be someone just to give, and you don't get nothing. You need to get also something back. So the point is, what I'm trying to say also, going back home may be a solution. Going back home, yeah, maybe a better solution if you're illegal migrants, or if life is hard. Not only illegal migrants, I've seen a lot of black and Americans, Jamaicans, a lot of people, they're just fed up with Europe or fed up with America. They just want to move away and go and live to somewhere else. As you can see here, they don't want you here. Why are you coming here? You know, if they don't want, guys, it's not me. It's not me that I don't want you. It's the citizens, Dutch citizens, don't want you here. You know, they don't want you here. Why are you coming here? Even me, they don't want me here. But I'm still here. Maybe one day I may go back home. Who knows? But I'm still here, guys, and I'm still strong. I'm still surviving. Who knows? Maybe soon I'm gonna go crazy. Who knows? You know, that's how Dutch. That's how life is here. If you are strong and still surviving, say thank God. But if you are like this, if you are in danger, and if you are in trouble, let me tell you guys, you are in trouble. Like, let me go on the points now. The point is what I want to finish with. I have a lot to say, guys, about these points. But my last point is like, refugees, migrants, black brothers, African sisters, my message for you is like, we have a fast dreams, fast hopes, you know, because when you see on the TV, you see like Europe is nice, Europe is best. You see what you see on the TV is real. The roads are good, there are nice streets, that is well organized. Let me say that Europe is well organized. It's a nice place, it's a beautiful place, but I can't say they made it beautiful only for European. So when you come outside of Europe, you are not welcome here. You know, Europeans made this beautiful because of them. It's not because of you, refugees, or because of you, people come from other countries, you know. No, Europe, they make it beautiful. That Nederland is Netherlands. Netherlands is beautiful because of the Netherlands. You know, it's not because of Moroccans, of the Turkish, of the Africans, of the Somalis, of the Eritreans, of the Ethiopians. No, Netherlands is beautiful. Netherlands beautiful because of the Netherlanders. They make Netherlands beautiful to look nice because Dutch people, they want to live nice. That's why they make it like this. So don't come here and think they make it nice for you. I'm not here because I think this place is nice for me. I am here because also my country was in war. That's why I came here, and I find myself here, and I'm living here, you know. And why I say the refugees have fast hope, because they think coming here, life it will be easy. No, coming here, life won't be easy, guys. Coming here, you may find yourself lonely, first of all, because there's less thing to do. For you as a refugee, there's less thing to do. You can go to work if you are permitted, if you are accepted to stay here. You can go to work and come back. You come home, you chill, you eat, sleep. The next day also same thing. One is the weekends. You don't have nowhere to go, you don't have nothing to do. So what you're gonna do, you find yourself on the streets, you find yourself in the streets, you know. I say no, I mean one is, yeah, when you're coming home, it's weekends. When it's weekends, I mean, you don't have nothing to do. You may go outside, you may try to, yeah, make something to do for yourself, but there's less things to do in Europe. Like when you're in Europe here, there's no attractions for you, unless if you are already long time here. Like example, if you are living here a long time, you know, like a place where you can go and swim, you go in a place where you can go and chill, you know, there's a lot of places here to do things, there are a lot of places here to chill, but it's up to you to find those places and to find the contacts. But let me say, life as a refugee here is bored. And if you don't speak the language, here they speak Dutch, guys. They don't speak English, here they speak Dutch. So if you come here, you need to learn how to speak Dutch. If you go in Italy, you need to learn how to speak Italy. And also Dutch people, they're well organized. You know, I see a lot of Italians come here, a lot of refugees from Italy, they come here to ask asylum. Even they can have the paper from Italy, but they will come here to ask asylum. They will have a paper from Greenland, but they will come here to ask asylum. You know why? Because Dutch people, they are well organized. Dutch people, they are good organized. We have to give them also. There's a motorbike just passed by, you know. So Dutch people, they are well organized, they are good organized. We need to give them flour also. But when it come to refugees, guys, I'm laughing because you see, you have some haters, you have some lovers. You know, when it comes to refugees, it's up to them. They need to decide. But guys, there's a lot of people here. They are wondering what I'm doing, because this is the middle of nowhere. I'm standing here, and there are a lot of boats like this. Everywhere you are walking, you can see the boats like this. And I'm sorry guys that you may see this kind of video for me. This is the first video like this. You just see me talking about refugees problem, migrants problem, which I cannot solve. To be honest with you, I cannot solve this issue. The ones who can solve it are Dutch themselves, or for politicians. If it's possible, they can solve it. But me myself, I cannot solve it. What I can do is just giving advice to the black Africans there, out there, doing things by thinking, you know, selling their lands, selling everything what they got, and they are throwing themselves in the roads, just on the streets, and the money in the pockets, by thinking they are going to Europe. You know, Europe don't come like that, man. You need a visa, find a visa, get a visa, buy a ticket, find the airplane, fly to Europe, guys. They will be welcome you. You know, they will tell you you are welcome. You know, but please, guys, my last advice, what I want to say is, don't come here if you don't have a motive. Don't come here if your country is not in the problem, because a lot of brothers and sisters there, they want to come to Europe. But even if you come to Europe, you want to ask asylum, they will see if your country is in the problem. Example, Senegal. Senegal, it doesn't have war. Ghana doesn't have war. Nigeria doesn't have war. And Kenya doesn't have war. So you may having personal problem in your country. Yes, individual problem, they can help you about that. But I don't think they're gonna help you if you say my country's in war and you don't have war. You know, so guys, if you are in your country, don't sell what you have to find to looking away from to Europe. Europe is not easy, as they say it. You know, don't sell your land, don't sell your cows, don't steal your mama's stuff and sell it so that you want to come to Europe. Don't steal your parents' business so that you're gonna sell it, you get money to find your way to Europe. Don't do it, guys. No, don't do it. I advise you guys, please, 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 if your country is in war and you are finding a way to Europe, find a good way to come to Europe. Even in the desert, people are dying there in the desert. In the ocean, people are dying in the ocean. And when you reach here, is this what you find? You find the boats which are there against you refugees, and you will find some Dutch people which doesn't like you. Most of them, they doesn't like immigrants, let me say refugees, because a lot of Dutch people also, they are immigrants. Their forefathers were immigrants before. Let me say, you have like Indonesians, if they make kids with Dutch, it's difficult to notice that they are mixed. You have like, they have Indonesians, yes, you have Indonesians, which you have like yeah, you have Jakarta, you know, the countries that Dutch people. You have Indonesians, you have Malukus, you know, you have people that are light skins. So these light skins sometimes when they make kids with Dutch, they'll become also white, you know, and their passports will be Dutch. So sometimes, like you as a brother, as a black man, me as a black man, I can see a white Suriname and then say she's a Dutch, but yes, she may have she may be Dutch, but she got Suriname roots. You know what I mean? So by saying that, it's like also there's a lot of migrants. They have the Dutch blood, but migrant descendants, parents that they don't like black people. They don't like you. They don't want to see you here. They don't want you to come here. We are not welcome. That's what they will tell you. And yeah, so you know, when we see that, we think like, oh, it's dangerous here, because if you fight against your fellow man, your fellow refugees, you know, where is life going, guys? You know, it's hard here, you know. And matter of fact, this place is a village. A lot of villages, they don't like refugees, they don't like black people around here. So this is a village here.